I also charge something. My microphone.
Where is everyone then? So my boy Waypoint, yeah, I went to do an NPC thing. That was really fun. I'll put a recording up of that soon. Though it's not that exciting. I mean, I was just it's just doing NPC stuff, but it was fun. Still want to put the recording up, I guess. Guess everyone's out and about. My boy's just vibing. I think. How stubborn do I want him to be? He literally suffered a slight brain hemorrhage. So that's yikes. But we'll see. I'm gonna do a roll for him, fuck it. Alright, yeah, he's gonna be stubborn. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh, hello, Mishka. I'm sorry if I made you worried. I'm not usually at the workshop like I was. I tired myself out. Oh, do you know where everyone is?
They paw at a little stash underneath the desk.
What is this? Did you bring more herbs?
There are more herbs gathered by the cat.
Oh, I see. Do you want another little box?
4 clothes.
4 cloves. Oh, these
4
are
cloves
wonderful.
of sage, 3 leaves of mint, and 2 garlic flower palms.
Oh, you brought sage. That's wonderful. It is my flower, my herb. I am still very. I don't know how to describe this feeling. Perhaps I shouldn't adventure out. That does not seem smart. But I promised I would go on adventure. Friend, have you seen people around? I was asleep for so long. Where's everyone?
The cat paws at that direction, and then paws at that direction.
Mm-hmm. So people have gone outside, or there are people in the inn. I would like some tea. I still don't feel well. What the fuck?
I can say this because this isn't actually my name.
Just be careful. Sometimes they will get tricky and
Trust
say that's
me.
what you identified as, and
You're the more
depending
tricky
on the
to
one
watch
you
out
meet, they'll
for.
just take it anyway.
If a Fae asks, may I have a moment of your time? Do not say
No,
yes.
that's what you do.
Could I have some tea?
Oh, Nicolai.
Oh, you two know each other.
Yeah.
I do not.
Oh, now you have a friend. You
Ah.
know is here.
About two people from the same world.
Ah. This
I
is
suffered an illness yesterday. If I met you, perhaps I forgot. Apologies.
You for-
Could I have some tea?
Excuse me?
Sure, I can get you some tea. Sounds like an amnesia, so it might be best to get
Amne-
reintroduced
oh,
with each other
shit.
then.
It was a magical thing.
Do you want to sit here?
Wait, magic tea?
Yeah, well, maybe in a minute.
Where did you get those clothes?
Yeah, you gave them to me.
What?
Well, more like I took them, but after a time, and I just didn't want to give them back. Are you? Did you get a hit in the head or something?
No.
Did you? Nick, you don't
I was
tell me you
healing
made a deal.
What
Please.
do you... No. I would
Don't
not make
tell me you
any
ma-
deals
okay,
with the Fae in here.
Oh, okay, that scared me.
Where did
really
you get
don't
this
recognize
uniform?
me. You gave it to me.
I would not.
It was a bet between us. And a game of pool?
I do not know.
Pool?
Pool? When did I play pool with? Someone like...
What's pool?
So there's a bunch of balls and a stick, and you hit the balls
Oh.
around with the stick, and you try to get them into the holes on the edge.
I am terribly sorry if I
That's the
forgot
point of
you
offering this here.
yesterday. I had to
Just
help
clarify, he
someone
doesn't know what pool is.
who had a terrible illness. And I exhausted
I've been
myself.
spending the past few months with you.
What? But
Here, you can take my seat.
I can prove it. Do you mind if I talk with you, though?
I've already had issues with this. What? Do? No. What is your name?
You may call me Evelyn.
Evelyn. Does not ring any bell. Is this a trick of the Fae or something?
I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'm also hoping a few things. Do you mind if we talked?
I'll come back for the tea later, but I'll take it easy, I promise.
That's probably a good idea.
Does anyone know what was done with the rest of the troll's body?
I believe
Uh,
it was brought in back there.
It's currently being turned into jerky.
How much of it is still left?
I mean, there might still be some in the cart outside.
Maybe this place isn't occupied?
I need this heart and as much
Doesn't look
blood
like
and
it.
flesh as I can acquire.
Okay, this'll do. I know of your past, and I know of your history. I know of your forest, I know of your teacher Geppetto. I know of what he's done.
What? You know of Geppetto? Where is he? Is he alright?
You only told me in the aftermaths. He left
Aftermath?
you with work to be done, apparently. To watch over all of his creations. I think he might have long passed, but we didn't talk about it much more. Oh my god,
You
You talked to Geppetto. Oh,
Ah,
is he alright?
I get what's happening. You're not my Nicolai.
Wait, no. You said you heard of it. What of the forest? Is the forest alright? What is going on? Have you come from my world? You saw... Did you see
No,
things?
I did not come from your world.
No?
Shall we have a seat? Come on.
You don't know about Hannah, Eri, Doran, Geppetto, Jack? No, none of them.
Please sit down. I don't know any of them. I know that you know of them, and I know that some of them got out of their world alongside
They've
the
disappeared too.
Nicolai that I know.
What?
A lot of things have been split up, and the you from my world has found a way to get back and is just looking for them. The world from
There's
his
another me.
world, there's another you in another world that's different.
Thought that would have been the case of theory. But there's multiple worlds. People come from different places. That it would
I
be
should
a
have
problem
recognized it
eventually.
from your hand. You don't have that hand.
Sorry?
You lost your hand at some point. I don't know when. Shouldn't be meddling like this.
What happened when I left my world? Do you know?
Not in depth.
Did
We talked
win?
about it here and there.
Did we stop?
No one won.
Destiny.
No one won, Nicolai. No one did. Everyone right now is... Well, I don't know, because you have to think consideration. The world that my Nicolai came from is not yours. I could tell you what happened in his world. I cannot tell you what happened in yours. It could be very different.
I need to
How
sit
did
down.
this happen?
Do you mind moving on?
That's what I've been telling you to do, honey.
So,
Well, if this is a Fey trick, I should expect nothing less.
so they're still out there.
I believe your friends are alive. At least from what I can tell.
How come you ended up here?
Well, if I knew that, I would be a lot more calmer right now, honey. Truth be told, I don't know.
Did people explain to you? You are a newcomer.
I am a newcomer, yes, and people had explained to me that I'm pretty much stuck here. With the sundial thing being connected to a lot, my element apparently changed, amongst other things. I'm sorry if I brought up very unexpected things.
I just want to go back home.
Well, right now, you and me both.
I don't belong here.
I don't think many here do, from what I can tell. Even
What have
in
people
my world,
explained to you
had
about this?
pretty much everything. I'm stuck. I'm in the Feywilds. Got this sundial that tells my time, tells my element. That the town's keeping me alive and unharmed and undeathed. Although I can still hurt. Be hurt anyway. Upon going outside, I probably will perish.
I do not have any words. I cannot think of any. I am speechless.
What do you think I feel? Ah.
What was the last thing you remember? Before you ended up here? I ask this because there is an unfortunate thing. Some people are here because they stumble or fall. Others are here because they tried their luck with teleporting or magics. Some people are here because they died.
Falling asleep with you in bed.
I'm sorry. No. You know me on a particular level. I do not know you this way. I'm sorry.
We're very good friends. Very close. As close as I think I can be with anyone. I was gonna go back with you into your world. Go looking for them with them.
I do not know what kind of skills you possess, but that is suicide. I would not suggest it.
Well, he was willing to have me go with him, so I guess that gives you some kind of level.
Then you'll be safe here as well. You're competent. If this... what is this? Other me. If this other Nicolai cared for you and thought of you this way, that you can handle yourself, then I will unusually trust myself. Alright.
Again, I don't know how different things are, but from the sounds of it, both of your worlds were in a bad shape.
I had people depending on me. I was out on the field. There was no one to move the resources, so I went through the trench myself. I had delivered it. I knew they would be good. I felt the tremors. I knew the ground was opening up below me, around me, and it felt like the sky was lit on fire. Electricity. There was a shake and then I fell to the ground and then I woke up at the docks.
The
I woke up in
last
the
deep
town.
conversation we had was about your forest. Your teacher, everything. That day. I put him to the idea that if the force can change for bad, it can change for good again. With enough time and dedication.
It's terrifying. I'll hear of it on notes from my family. The forest is ripping people apart.
The forest is hurt. And it was only going to be willing to take so much damage before it started striking back.
I just hope my letter got to Millie. They have a duty, but they do not need to risk it. They are not fighters. They are gardeners, nurturers. They will trust my word and stay away. Right?
I can hope. I wish I can tell you more, but I don't know.
I need to get tea. It does nothing for the senses, it's just warm. I'm sorry I cannot help you. If you have any weaponry that you need to get fixed, I work all night and day. I am the blacksmith in town. In Battlesmith Artifice.
I think that might have been the only bad part about wearing this outfit, if I'm being honest. I couldn't store very much in it. Only this.
What is that?
Chancla.
Chunk. It looks like beachwear. How is this a weapon?
Kinda is. Well, it's a weapon in my hands anyway.
You are proficient with unorthodox weapons.
Pretty much.
You
That's
a
a good
bar
way to put it.
fighter.
I won bar fights.
This is a bit much for me to process. But there's one thing I'm good at, and that is working on
Yeah.
fixing things. Alright?
Yeah, me too.
Do let me know if there's
Yeah,
anything I can
it's-
make for you to help you with surviving here. Until you can also find a way back.
I'm gonna find a place to sleep, because I feel like I'm gonna faint at this point.
He is not in this dimension, but the fourth. So it's more like looking at a series of things all happening at once.
Could I still have some tea?
Does that make sense?
Or at least warm water. All I need is the warmth.
Jasper, what's been going on?
Mostly just conversation.
Sorry. Here you go.
If you don't
Okay.
mind, I'm going to make
Is-
myself
I
some
thought you were
warm
gonna say
water.
something
Hello.
interesting.
Consumable.
Faces
Wait, who's
into
this?
him.
Yeah, no worries.
New person.
Hi. You may call me
Oh.
Devlin.
10. Food.
Okay. I am Wayne, the most powerful rabbit in the world.
Now, where's the exit?
I guess
Also
you
the
do not
only
shake
rabbit in the
hands.
world.
There's
Not
one
here,
over
I
there.
don't.
There's one that way.
Sorry.
I see.
That makes me powerful.
I
Debatable.
This is not the exit.
Is there a place where I can just
That
What do you
lay
mean?
down?
What do you
for
mean
a
by
while?
that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you
Yeah,
mean
there
by
are
that?
rooms up there.
It's debatable.
Thank you.
Line.
Apparently, I pronounced their name really good.
Oberon, what are you doing?
Well, there you go. At least that's good.
Well, I can't just sit here.
Did Nicolai get?
Should I leave?
Where-
I don't know.
I am so confused. Somebody
Something's
thinks
on
I'm
your
another
mind
one.
sometimes, so
He just went outside. Oh, sometimes. Would you like me to leave? Am I bothering your time in the tavern?
I need to sit down again. No, that was a bit much.
That's not usually a face that I'd see this distressed. Look at your hair.
I did not brush it. I went out there and get some tea.
Hey. You okay?
No,
Wanna take a walk?
I don't know.
How about this? How about we see if the bathhouse is open? We take a dip and we sit in the warm water and we think and clear our minds. Huh? Come on.
I think so. I'm so sorry I did not. I wanted to take you on a date today, but I was unwell.
The fact that you thought ahead about me like this is far more than enough for me. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm sorry you're not feeling very well.
you shouldn't have to see me so miserable.
Hey, you've seen me at my worst. It's only fair to see you at yours sometimes. That way I can take care of you.
Thank you for looking after me too, Mishka.
Do we know if the owner's around? That way we can actually, well, I guess go in.
I don't know. My alternative idea was I tried to go ahead with that little date idea I had. I had some things prepared for that. It is technically all ready.
How
I
about
just need to lay it out.
we just leave some coin for them and take a tip and then we'll see about it, huh?
Alright.
Yeah.
I still feel a bit dizzy.
Oh, I thought I lost you again. I'm gonna put you down here. Oh, my arms hurt. Hey, Nicolai. I would talk to you about this. We have a dead body with a spirit. Do you know any way to put the spirit back into the body?
I'm not the one who manipulates spirits, but I do have this death magic. I've been able to take away deathliness from things. Perhaps there's something I can do there.
After. Maybe in a little while, though.
Yeah, not right away. The spirit I'm talking about
Right.
isn't currently here. I don't know where they are.
Alright.
They kind of go places.
Worst case.
Just put it in a place and make sure that it can be
The body's
maintained,
in
maybe with
the
salts.
morgue over there. It's like a basement.
Does the
And, like,
body
in the
need to
coffin on the right
be
side.
preserved? Because I can at least do that.
It is being preserved
Gently
currently.
repose. Alright.
Alright, address
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm dizzy. Why am I dizzy?
Is it weird that I can't tell whether I should be creeped out or want to pet them?
Wonderful day we're having.
Like, I'm getting two different instincts from them. I'm not gonna lie. They really made some good progress on the front, though.
It is good. Not too confident with the stairs. We'll take it slow.
I'm gonna take your hand. I got you in case you fall.
Could we... not walk so far?
Wanna go that way?
Perhaps just there.
Okay. You sound so low energy. Did you use some of your mana?
No. I'm just distraught.
Oh, goodness. Alright.
I would rather sit down first, then explain walking.
Okay. Oh, fireplace. That'd work.
Wherever could we have everything from here? This will have to do.
Alright, what's going on?
There was a lady in the tavern who was red with black hair and a polite smile. And she was in my uniform.
Did she have a sundial? Resident, then.
She is new. She was in my uniform.
Your uniform? Oh, like, so she was like from... Wait, was she from your world?
She was in my uniform. She knows
Your
of my
uniform.
world. She knows what happened. She knew about Jabato. She knew about the forest. She knew about me. She
Did you know
recognized
her?
me. No, I don't know her. But she knew a version of me.
A version of you.
Apparently, I lose my
You know,
arm in this other me. Reckless.
I didn't take it into consideration. Different worlds, different people, but different
Part of me is not
versions of us,
surprised.
maybe?
There are many worlds. Some people are from the same places. Some people are
Yeah.
from different variants of a world. This, I thought
That is
was an
still a lot to
inevitability,
wrap
but
your head around
extremely
now.
unlikely. But there is
Living fucking proof right in front of you, then? Oh, goodness. Oh.
proof right in front of me. Multiple people have seen her walking around in the same outfit. I mean, she borrowed this
Your
from
outfit.
me. From the other Nicolai. What did the other Nicolai? She seemed distraught.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, they are kind of trapped here, so I can kind of understand that a little bit.
My goal is still to try and get people out of here, but I never thought I would be trying to send someone to another version of me, maybe.
Do you think that's bad?
No.
I could tell you from the other perspective, it's pretty good having a you, so.
I don't. I'm lost for words. I know she is
it one
not.
of those things where you're feeling?
I don't know what to think.
You don't know what to feel.
I don't know what to feel.
Do you know what relationship
She knows my
this other
personal.
Nicolai and her might have had?
She says. What did she say? She was good friends. And the last thing she remembers, she was talking to Nicolai about the forest in Geppetto. His Geppetto, not my forest, not my Geppetto. And she fell asleep in bed with. And then she woke up.
Oh. Wait, see, they were.
Nicolai, you're up.
Those who are interested.
How are you feeling?
I am having an
oh,
existential
goodness,
crisis.
Didn't even see him.
But I'm also okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna return this weapon.
you okay? Like everything good?
Where's everyone else?
I don't know how to process this. Simply know I'm distraught, but I am healthy. I'm a little bit dizzy still. I'm taking it easy, I promise. I had some warm water. I'm relaxing. Are you alright? What happened today? I slept in. I missed the journey. I missed everything.
A lot happened. It wasn't a great journey, if that helps. It seems
I
like
have no
Nota
memory.
got kidnapped last night.
That too. Oh, not just that, Fizwick as well.
Fizwick too.
What?
We were just at the summer court and spring court looking for them. We're looking for leads.
I will do my job as always. If you need anything fixed, do tell me.
Oh, look what you have there.
Other than that, we had a body discovered outside.
A body?
I'm asleep. I think
Troll?
3 days old or so. I believe Ivy brought it in, and there was a spirit attached to it.
Spirit.
Yeah,
I was told
worried
about
about it
this.
for a little bit. Yes, they seem to be okay now. They seem to have attached to some fey wood out in the summer court. They've been given a body. I don't know how long that will last. The body is currently being kept downstairs, and it has a magic seal around it to keep it from decaying. But it's already 3 days decayed, so it's not in the best. It's not in the best state. We're hoping maybe somebody could give it a look and maybe fix it up a bit.
I could do that. Admittedly, I feel as though I am still recovering. And I know it'd be foolish for me to
There's no
attempt
need to
anything
push
right
yourself
now.
right now. As long as that seal's over the body, I think it should be fine. We don't need to rush. If you see a big, terrifying... Well, I wouldn't say terrifying. Some people think she's them. I don't actually know. Some people think that they're a little terrifying. They're like this big tree horse.
Big tree horse. Okay.
You'll recognize them immediately.
She's holding the half coconut.
Alright.
Oh. I could have just left that. Entirely eaten.
No, you don't know how to get the white stuff out.
Oh, if you're still there. Yeah, I'm playing in another RP that's separate from Manifest, and my dude just ran into a funny alternative version. I think it's like, that's fucking wild.
That lady knows things about me.
Otherwise,
I ran into a lady that is in my uniform, and she knows about my world. And about me.
oh, somebody from your world?
No.
Not exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. She looks like... she looks like something from a fairy tale. Not from my world.
Hmm.
I'm almost inclined to say don't trust it, but
I
they
don't.
said details that no one else would know.
Just because I don't trust it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I am simply wary.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm
Especially
trying.
that last
I
detail.
don't know if I should.
Oof.
I don't know. She was in bed with me? What?
Really? She wasn't there when I was watching over you.
No. She is recounting how she ended up in here. She was talking to me, and then she went to sleep with me in her bed, and then she woke up here and she recognized me. She knows a different
from another world, apparently.
He doesn't have an arm, apparently. No, calm down. Oh.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for it.
I figured, no, I need to stop thinking. About it. I'm giving myself a headache.
You want some water?
I had some water. Perhaps I need more water.
I'll go get some.
It's a lot to take in right now.
Yeah. I don't even know how to begin giving advice for something like this.
She said the other version of me, the people that I had lost, they had found their way back to my world. They're not lost anymore. They found a way. They can go back. I could go back to my world. I hope it is my version. I don't want to into another version. Well, if there were two of me, then I would be able to get work done much faster. No! Do not think like that, Nicolai. Oh, yeah.
Come here.
I'm pissed.
Nicolai,
I'm sorry.
I don't know a ton about this whole thing, but let's sort of look at what we do know and how these things work.
Well, sit down.
We know that one, time tends to work pretty differently, right? From different worlds. There's one person here in town who was dead for 6 years in their world and then came back here like nothing happened. So some crazy things have happened with these portals.
Cat has 2 mint leaves in its mouth.
I want one of these to chew on. Give.
2. Another thing to think about. Sometimes not everything is as it seems. Yeah. We are constantly surrounded by the Fae, constantly surrounded by other things. Sometimes
I had
they can
just
play
woken up.
tricks, Sometimes,
Perhaps it's a trick. Maybe it's just a trick.
maybe. Let's try not to make too many assumptions now, but it is something to keep in mind. Because it could be really anything, but if you worry about it too much, you're gonna spiral.
I immediately considered the possibility of such things when I first got to this town. When I had finally been told all these different variations and all of these things that happened, that is a possibility, but it would be so rare.
Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly, but it is good to keep in mind that when it comes to all the portal stuff and people from your original
Thank you.
world, time can be very, very weird.
How long is this current hair? Is it about what it's showing, or is it a little longer?
It'll probably be a bit longer.
I just need to be calm.
It might be good to, at some point tonight, maybe write down a few possibilities, try and think rationally about it. So that way, when you start feeling yourself getting a bit nervous about it, you can look back at what you wrote and be like, okay, it seems very likely. Or I've learned some new information. This is now seeming a little bit more likely. Something to just sort of ground you.
I will give myself props that coming upon this strange extra-dimensional existential crisis, I think I handled it quite well.
They also need to take into consideration how different between links are. Everything they could be telling you could be something that happened in their world, but has no relevance because it could have been an entirely different direction.
Alternate realities?
There we go. I don't really have a name for it, but there we go.
I had some scientists talking about a show that was like that.
I considered the possibility, but that does make things a bit... It puts things in a different perspective.
Yeah, I mean, if alternate realities exist, that is a lot to think about. But I guess it's a good explanation.
Nobody got... No, I shouldn't think about it. That is this other Nicolai's reality. That is his reality. Maybe there's still hope.
And she would have braided the hair.
I'm sure
But
whatever it
anyways,
is, you'll end up being fine.
I was
this
in a
is
war.
our reality right now. You're not that Nicolai, you're this Nicolai, you're my Nicolai.
I was in a war before...
This is your reality.
I was in a war before I got here. And for that one of me, it did not end well, apparently.
I mean, does it ever though?
I disappeared in the
Maybe
no,
they're just
no,
making
but
a
at least an
general
optimistic
statement.
outcome. At least something good.
The way that I would think about this, Nicolai, is that regardless of what information you learn about this, like other Nicolai or other worlds or whatever's going on. Just know that it will be okay.
Yeah.
You know,
But
you're here
that's
now and
his.
everything's fine, and you have.
His story, not yours.
Oh,
I want to go home. There were people that were depending on me. They disappeared in the middle of the conflict.
Sure, they
I
would
get
understand.
that, Nicolai.
They would, and I have confidence that they can be fine on their own. They have to be. But all it did is remind
It's
me of
any
that.
small comfort. I've been feeling a similar way when it comes to my world and my siblings, but I've been trying to hold on to the idea that sometimes time works differently. You know, a few days in this world could only be a few seconds in my previous world. It's best not to let your mind wander too much.
Of course, if going back is still the most important thing, of course.
She knew more than she let on, I believe. I know it technically does not affect me. I'm simply morbidly curious. Perhaps I'm being pessimistic about it.
Understandably.
She is at least smart enough to understand I am not her Nicolai. I offer the same like anyone else. If she needs anything repaired, I want to make sure everyone can defend themselves here. That is all that matters now. I can focus.
Just take care, Nicolai. Try not to stress yourself out.
I'm
It'll
trying
be
to
okay.
take it easy today.
Things have a way of. Things have a way of working out.
To mention, you have to take care of yourself too. That means rest, a warm bath, a good hot meal for you now.
I'm alright. I had some tea.
I think you need a little bit more than tea. You haven't eaten today?
I do not need to eat.
Is it nice to eat?
No, I do not taste anything.
I'm okay.
Damn it, now I need to add more spices.
Perhaps if the flavors were strong enough, then I get a little bit of sensation, but it is so dull. I would not want you to waste all the flavor on me.
Warm bath sounds nice, though.
Any other person saying it, I would be very upset, but I understand.
Alright. I can laugh. I can laugh.
I hope you'll be okay. If you need me for anything, I'm around, alright? Are you gonna be staying in the medical hut?
I should probably go back there eventually. I don't know.
Well,
I'm trying to take it easy. I might be here for a
I'll be
little
going
longer.
in and out. Sounds like a good idea.
There is a hot springs
I'm
area.
gonna go down.
I might weather the walking, even though I feel a bit lightheaded. Just so I can rest there and have a meal there. It is very relaxing.
That sounds nice.
Very
If you can
therapeutic.
find the owner, that is.
Oh.
I still have yet to find her.
Then I will have food here. I'll
How
try
about
it.
this? Place is a little camp area. Maybe we can bring a small tent, get some little pots and pillows. We already have the fireplace.
I did have something I wanted to do. Like I said, they had it arranged. Would you mind waiting here for a moment?
Sure. I don't mind at all.
Just gonna say really quick, Nicolai. I'm probably gonna pop out of here and start cleaning the basement of the church to keep myself a bit busy.
Would you be
Maybe
able
give
to help
Netta
me
something.
with putting down some stuff? I have something that I need maybe to
Sure.
quickly put down.
Sure.
Is that?
Oh.
Okay.
I have some blankets and pillows that are like blue that I would want to lay down there. And it's for that.
Oh.
Just
Wanna lay down
pop that.
stuff or just some comfortable stuff?
Just comfortable, like make it fancy.
Okay. Where are they?
I had planned to do it, but then I got sick. I'd selected some and I put them here.
Hey, fuck asses.
I should not let all these other things worry me. I would try this. Oh no. Oh no. I am so sorry. I apologize for being asleep for so long.
That's okay. I don't mind.
I had agreed to help or go exploring today and I did not get to do that. Do let me know how to make it up to you.
I'm fine, thanks. Excuse me, sir.
What? I did not.
I don't know. I usually have a hard time talking to her. She's usually doing her own stuff.
No, that was not normal. Something is
No?
not right. We are best friends.
I know she was pretty worried about Nurta and really wants to, like, dig in more into that, but there's really nothing that we could do now. Other than just wait for another lead to pop up.
She called me sir.
Oh.
No,
Is that not common?
No, I don't think so. I don't want to scare her.
He would just have like a little blanket roll and stuff like that, or pillows.
Yeah, Nico, I'll take a few of them.
I'll take it one step at a time.
Stuff to you.
I just wanted to decorate
And just
the
blankets.
the pagoda, and I had a gift to give her. Okay. I will let you get to your things. I just need to help laying it out quickly.
It's okay. I'm happy to help.
And this will be my way of relaxing. You know, this is a date thing. I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
exactly. I'm happy to help you relax.
Thank you.
If anything, considering I'm the one who's kind of looking over your wounds right now and sort of taking care of you, I consider this pretty necessary.
You were in the library.
All right. Okay, just put it there on the carpet. I'm pleased to see. Thank you. I'm almost done. Sorry.
Oh, no, take your time. Take your time.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll let you get to your business. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
I think
If you
I
need anything,
shouldn't
do you
be
know how to
trying
get down
to
into the
roll that
basement?
out myself. This ladder? Or is it the stairs?
It's the church. It's the ladder that goes down to the basement.
Is it behind the... I would see a locksmithing or something down there. Is it that place?
Needs a key.
No, that's the thing I fixed. Okay. No
I'm
problem.
just going down there to clean up a little bit. Give Nerda something nice to come back to when we find her.
I hope not is okay.
I hope so too. But I'm trying to stay positive about it. I'm sure she'll be okay. She's a fighter.
I'll do what I can do. I am crafter. If there's anything that needs fixing that'll help, I will prioritize it. Tell the others that too.
Alright, you enjoy your relaxing.
Hello.
Hi.
I have...
You know, you really do look handsome like that.
Thank you. I have a couple of special blankets and pillows laid out right there.
Cat.
Oh.
This is my cat.
Hello.
I call this Mishka.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Small.
It's so sweet.
Mishka is a very wonderful and helpful cat.
Wishka.
Mishka.
Mishka.
That is how I refer to the cat. They cannot speak, but they are smart. So, what to do?
Well met, Mishka. Ox.
Well, it's a pleasure of mine as well.
Very nice. I go now. Take care.
Safe travels. You too.
You as well. Shall I go see the blankets and pillow setups you have made?
Yes, yes. Nico helped me. Because I'm still a bit sickly. So,
Yeah.
I asked it. It's just around here. I don't know if you not keen to it. But perhaps I could just sit here and relax with you. Instead of just the rug, there's some nice quality or silky blanket. And one or two or three very soft blue pillows. Just for sitting and stuff.
Look at all this.
I know it is not much, but I think comfort and beautiful sight might be nice. And me.
Plenty for me.
Just to sit down for a little bit and relax around it. I would have had a little bit more prepared.
So,
like more flowers, like from the bouquet. But but I did get sick. Otherwise, I would have decorated more.
Well, thank you very much.
And I have another thing.
He pulls out like a little box.
Oh? What's this? It's gonna open the box.
There is like a little necklace decoration. It is of a like deep kind of sapphire blue. That's actually pretty clear and pristine. And it is in the shape of a rose of sorts. It's like a bit of a silver. It's more nickel. So it's slightly kind of like a goldish silver.
It's so sweet. Cute.
Hello.
I am very sorry for interrupting. Did you speak to Iona?
I tried to.
Hmm?
Iona did not recognize me.
Doesn't recognize me, doesn't recognize Rips or Nim.
What happened?
She seemed a bit startled and uncomfortable, so I didn't want to approach it immediately, but when we can, do let me know.
Rips mentioned she had apparently been talking about giving away memories to Oberon.
No.
No.
For what?
No.
No. I don't know.
You don't think she did? Did she?
She was talking to him for quite a while yesterday. And now she doesn't remember us.
Even the things that we could potentially consider our allies toxic to us.
What are you going to do? Do you have any thoughts or plans, please? If you have anything, please grab me.
If I figure anything out, yeah, I will. Right now I'm looking for Oberon. Maybe I can find him.
If you try to discuss anything with him, I want to be there. I care
find you.
about Iona a lot.
If Iona does get her memories back, then hold me back from not punching her for being a fucking idiot.
I'm gonna slap her.
I'll find you if I find Oberon.
Let the women slap each other. Okay.
Ow. Why? This is why I wanted to make my guild.
I am so glad that there are soft pillows here.
One day, just one day, one date. Just one.
I'll try to come up with a better date.
This out of. We're just gonna disappear for a day or a night, you know? Go on a nice, lovely walk. Find another place like our last date. And just let it come afterwards. I did not
just want to
expect
lay
this
here
out
with
of her,
you for.
though.
I just want to lay here with you for a moment. But I do care deeply for Iona like family. I need to look into that.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you, by the way.
You
That's
don't have to
beautiful.
wear it, but I made sure it was a relatively nice little petal and rose design. That if you needed to wear it under armor, it will not get in the way.
Hmm.
You can
I think
always
I'm
have
gonna wear it on my
close.
new outfit. And maybe my new armor.
I
My
felt
old
very
armor's,
lucky to have found such a good crystal, such a good gems.
Well, thank you for
I
using
could
it
not
on
let the
me.
opportunity go away. As stressful as everything that just happened is, know that I would not ever willingly give away my memories of you. Never. They would have to force them out of me. I would never give that up.
Thankfully, that's not something that they think they tend to do. And thankfully, I can rely on you never to do it.
I cannot think of a situation where that is a good idea, or something I'd ever want to do.
Which makes me all the more worried, admittedly. Why? Why?
What happened that she would have to make such a deal? I don't understand.
Oh no. Let's think about it this way. What hasn't happened?
I want to make sure Tyrion is okay. If he is going to try and find Oberon, he will be asked to play.
I want to inside a game with us. And I'll use those memories potentially as the selling point for that game.
Memories is such a strong thing. I don't think Tyrion would be able to come up with something of equal value.
Or a gamble, which is my biggest worry.
I need to make sure he's okay.
I found out where. Oh. I found Oberon.
Alright. Do you want to go talk to him?
What will you do?
I said I would accompany you.
I can do it myself if
No.
I'm interrupting.
Absolutely
I think
not.
people are done doing things themselves.
Absolutely not. I'm coming with you. It's up to you if or not.
Listen, I want you to come here for a second. First and foremost, I won't be going with the both of you. Having two people approach Oberon, two of the most competent people in this camp and group and town, is dangerous enough. The third would be a bad idea. But doing it alone is how Iona, I think, got in the situation to begin with. Not alone. No more.
If she did trade memories, there is very little that trumps that, I believe. We need to be very careful.
It might not be exact memory trading. I didn't quite catch the details. Went over here as fast as I could. She definitely has a part in it. And she doesn't remember us. So, the problem is still there.
Go. Be careful, considering your condition. But go. I know how important this is to you.
I'll come up with a better date. Alright.
I look forward to it.
Let's go.
And be safe.
Absolutely.
Promise.
I promise.
Promise me that if he offers something, you say that you'll give your answer at a later date. Promise me.
He'll take out something else from his other pocket.
I was going to share this another time.
And he would just show another piece of jewelry that's also light blue, similar.
This is mine. And make sure these are not too far apart from each other, okay? That is my promise.
He is up here by the spice wagon.
What? Iona is like family to me.
Who's...
You both are. We try to be smart about this.
Alright. I'm already owned by one Fae.
Well, you look pretty different.
Thank you. I had my hair braided.
New people. Wait, why don't you go say hi to them?
It's a rabbit. Well, not from my homeworld, that is. I think. Or as a moth.
Yeah, there's another rabbit.
Could you tell them to get out of their very poor model, please?
They said where you
Also, you probably have to change your model. Is it wrong?
Oh.
No, the medium rating.
We keep things at the medium weight here, and unfortunately,
need a medium avatar.
yours is a bit heavier than medium.
Just switch to something else.
Thank you, Wayne.
They just
Nicolai.
joined the
Damn
group,
it,
so
I
they're
don't know.
new. Sorry, didn't tell them.
They should read the rules.
They're their fault. Oh, hey, look. Funny found.
Amy, hurry up and change your avatar before you get kicked from the instance.
That's just like
But
help
yes.
them. Okay, that's pretty neat.
Okay.
Okay, there's the kind.
Do you want to
I think,
explain this one?
first of all, an explanation of...
I could kind of. That's not great. Ugh.
Could you explain exactly what you did?
Iona was feeling troubled by her past party members before she came here. Some of you looked similar to them, so she wanted to forget the faces of the people in her past.
She's obviously forgotten more than just her faces, and their faces, but
I told her I would leave her an acorn at her bedside, and that when she was ready she would grasp it and the magic would happen.
She took it?
in a way to reward it.
Yes, I have the acorn. I can just give it back.
Do it then.
She has to want it. I'm not going to force it onto her. It was her choice.
Actually, wait, I have a question. How much stuff has happened while I was gone?
It is good to have an explanation, even just a little bit. For that, I do find myself grateful.
I mean, from this morning, other than the troll thing and some other stuff that I don't
This is a fucking
want to
shit
think
show,
about
thank you,
because
Oberon.
it just will make me. It'll just make me more angry.
Some of the
don't know
way she
why she
carry
would go to you.
herself
I see, so not that good.
She should
I
not
do
have
not
forgotten
believe
you
it was
two.
the result intended. What was
She
asked
should
She
have only
doesn't remember
forgotten the
anything.
faces of her past party members before she came
will
here.
keep
I
that
don't
in
know
mind.
why she would not remember you.
Did somebody
That is not
mess
my
with
desire.
She
your
doesn't.
deal? Your arrangement, perhaps?
The only one that could have would have been either myself or Iona. It was her choice and her deal, and I said you will touch the acorn when you're ready and be of clear, sound mind when you do so. Any confusion or issues of the mind could cause anything to happen. So, it's possible something was bothering her when she did it.
Given the results,
But you
that
should
it
not
was
have
not
forgotten
really
you.
the clarity that was achieved. That may be the case.
Possibly. She seems much happier to me. Maybe you two did things to cause ill content or discomfort or problems to her. Did you ever... Well, you probably did try to talk to her about it, knowing her. She probably bottled it up inside and didn't tell you, did she? She didn't tell me either. I asked.
Admittedly, we did try to talk.
You can be mad at me all you want, Siren. It's not going to change anything. I can easily give it back. She just has to want it. It's her choice.
If she is confused when, say, this arrangement goes to that way, could there be issues there too?
Has she talked to either of you yet? Or has she just ignored you?
I tried to talk to her, and she did not recognize me. Like I was a stranger.
She did not.
Doesn't matter,
Did
she
not
doesn't
remember
recognize.
you?
She doesn't remember anything about her reps, Nim. Me, Nicolai.
She seemed scared.
Who knows who else?
I don't know.
And it is not possible for someone to mess with your designs.
The only people that could mess with my designs are me or the person casted upon it. So,
Fucking idiot.
I appreciate the information.
Yes, Oberon, thank you very much.
she came to me.
Also, fuck you. Yes, yes.
I did not go to her. Good luck.
Keep Dacon ready.
We had a plan. We were going to go about.
I'm not sure.
We were going to explore and talk together. All this. She seemed excited. She was elated that we were going to do things together.
And then she does this.
We must be missing something.
We just have to get her to touch the fucking acorn, right?
Try our best to try and talk to her again. Try and crack that open. Not pun was not intended, I apologize.
That's alright.
Mishka did not hiss at me for my puns. Perhaps too.
Wait, what?
Where is Ayoma?
Oh no, that's not all. Down here, right?
If Dad is dead, technically it's complicated. But oh,
So then they're undead, right?
that's a cool haircut. Huh?
Oh, thank you.
Who's undead?
And it'll just be they're undead.
Yeah, I look.
I mean,
they're
so,
never
so
alive,
it's just
so-
like, is it just like you're taking something that was once living that is somehow still alive, making it move again?
Yeah, it was never alive.
Would you be alright if I updated ciphers on this?
And stuff. Like, I don't understand. You guys.
Oh my goodness.
Levitation is hard. It's difficult.
That is very cool. Would you be alright if I updated ciphers on this? She is very smart.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
If you find Iona, what should our plan be? Try and jog her memory? Tell her these things?
I suppose.
Different things.
Tell her, explain the situation to her. Maybe get her to see
Try
reason.
and reintroduce ourselves somehow. I worry about that because what if it messes with her? And then she starts to not want to remember properly.
That's kind of what I'm fearing. It's all... I don't know.
As horrible as it is,
Talk to her.
if we try to show how miserable some things are, I do not like this idea. I scratch this, I scratch it.
Get ciphers in.
Boys, okay?
It is worse than I thought. She did make a deal with Oberon. And she wanted to forget the faces of party members from her past because some of us that she is not remembering well, remind her of her past. And she was given something to hold, one of Oberon's acorns, and all she had to do was think about that, and it would be cut clean. That she would forget the faces, she would not be haunted. But more than that happened. I had asked, is it possible for Oberon's deals to be messed with by someone else? He says it's not possible. If it did not go to plan, either he intended it to not go to plan, or change it, or she did not remember, or she was troubled when she went ahead with grasping the acorn.
I'm not a very clear expert on anything. Faye, again, it was a very new thing. It was the last thing we encountered before I came here. But from everything I can tell, whatever deals, for better or for worse, are concrete. By definition. If there's any problem that had to be sought from this, it might just have to have been from Iona herself.
That is what Oberon theorizes, because he is also puzzled that while it should have worked on his hand, the only person who could have messed it up is Iona herself. If she was troubled when she gripped the acorn, then it is possible it messed up. And that it is easy for her to simply ask for the acorn again, to remember again. But she must be willing and wanting of this. How can she be willing and wanting right now? To convince her to go this again and be haunted again?
It could be the aspects of the deal that she did not anticipate backfiring on her. For instance, if the deal was to cut from her past, looking at y'all, she might have immediately thought, oh wait, this reminds me of that. And the deal took effect. It did what it was supposed to do. Oh, you thought about this looking at this person. Okay. Bam. There you go.
They're intrinsically tired, so you forget about things. How are you doing?
It's possible that the specifics of the deal's simply backfired.
Update.
Very much so.
Found Iona. She's in the bathhouse. Oh, kitty.
Okay. How do you want to go about this?
I do not know.
Come enjoy the silky pillow, dear. You deserve a silky pillow. I got this on my date, but you can have one.
Okay. Oh, maybe actually.
I don't think us going up, explaining who you are, and then immediately being like, okay, and now you gotta want those memories back for us to return to your life. I don't think that's just gonna cut it and work. I think you're gonna have to build up a little bit of that trust and forwardness from the ground up with Iona.
I have this concern that whatever memories she makes with us, I want to make sure that she is still in touch to perhaps remember. Take the offer back. Take the acorn again. If we are not careful, this is not to be too flattery, but we befriended her so easily before. And we are wonderful people. I don't want to make it seem like it's a good thing that she forgot. By being... I'm worried of this positive becoming a comfort. But at the same time I agree, yes. We need to be friendly faces. We need to be supportive of her anyways. She is still Iona. One thing I worry about is, what if this haunting of her past, or whatever she wanted to forget exactly, is a constant thing? No matter how much she look at us, she will be reminded, so she will not remember anything of us. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, it's just... This is tricky. Knowing the specifics is important, because, well, at least we know what it was now. The biggest, trickiest part about this is the fact of she has to want those memories back, and want to keep them. But how is she supposed to know what she's lost when she doesn't remember what she's lost? This is why I think befriending her, again, apologizing if you scared her or startled her, and explaining who you were, and then going about it from there, she'll remember, at least she'll think, oh, memories with these people are what I missed, that they're what's gone. Maybe I'll want those back. She has to want it.
There was a brooch. There was a brooch I made. It is a little shield with a little hand on it. Made of brass. I made it a couple days before we had to move town. Before we all got teleported.
Fuck. That reminds me, Tessa. From the shadow, a little rose emerges. She gave me this some time ago. I've been preserving it.
The brooch says, I engraved on the back of it our names. It is the best wishes, Iona. These are evidence of our friendships together. I do not want to scare her with these things, but she is wearing the brooch, most likely. I pray it does not give her too much confusion or heartbreak if she doesn't understand it.
I mean, well, you can relate. You get hit with the heavy revelation yourself today. How did you handle it?
Horribly.
Yeah.
Though, considering how many other people could react to such thing, I think I handled it quite well.
And she could handle it worse. So we've got to play these cards carefully. That means something else as well. I was gonna leave you in scratches. I don't think I can do that again right now. You'll probably scare her.
Just be more gentle.
I don't know if I can.
Oh God.
Do you realize how you get during this?
I would also be more gentle. I can destroy myself.
It's important that you be upfront, I think, a little bit at the start. And you know that, hey, we are people that you have forgotten, but we are people that care about you a lot. I would like to continue trying to mayhaps be your friend again. At the very least, then she'll understand later on what you mean by, hey, I want you to try to remember if possible, once you've rebuilt that trust. Because if you just hit her with that later on, she'll know you tried to deceive her. She'll know you had an ulterior motive. You don't want to do that.
Tyrone, do you know how... Is she aware that she made a deal? Is she aware?
I'm not sure.
Information gathering. I think right now that's the best chance we got. Info gathering.
I agree with the introductor and
Who does
being
she remember?
upfront somewhat. I need to figure out what she is aware of herself. We'll get through this.
Info gathering is stage 1 right now, though. Who does she remember? What does she remember? Is there any key past the fact that she remembers about herself? The more information you have, the more you can play on. Ask other people. Ask Iona herself, maybe. When you earn her trust a little
Who
bit.
was at the bathhouse? Who was accompanying her?
Lou. Rips. Hard. That big guy in the big armor who joined the Defenders the other day. Didn't see anyone else. There might be more. I was a shadow. Bad eyesight.
I know I'm not the job to do anything with Iona. I'd only scare her.
We'll figure this out. Do we want to try and address this today? Or perhaps plan this for tomorrow?
Let her rest for today. A lot she doesn't even seem to understand, and you've already kinda, I wouldn't say creeped her out, but left a little bit of a shock on her. Give her time to think. Besides, I'm not gonna be able to talk and cover y'all soon. I'm getting the eep.
As importantly, info gathering first. That's what we'll do.
Yep.
Ribs, Earhart, and Lou. We need to talk to them. If we can.
She doesn't remember Rips. She remembers Michael?
There's something to be said there about the fact that the people that she is forgetting are most likely people that resemble her past, and we don't know her past. The one thing I'm worried about
Or
is
people
that
that
looping.
cause her incredible amounts of stress.
Say she cannot make any new memories of us because we will constantly be forgotten. That is what I am hoping is not the case. We will find out the hard way.
That's kind of
That
the
is the
thing,
only
right?
way.
If we resemble people from our past, we're still gonna do that. any new memories are still gonna be tainted.
We will still resemble them, though.
Not directly. Don't forget, she's still the one who holds the end of the deal and the only one who can renegotiate with Oberon around it. There's a chance that if you earn her trust, she won't fully remember who you are yet, and therefore you might be able to convince her to renegotiate it, if she herself understands what the bad part about that deal is.
If we can at
She can
least
still
have
renegotiate.
conversations with her or start to socialize, ask questions, we should probably try and do that as soon as possible. Then we'll have more to compare to. I want to make sure that theory is not true. As soon as possible.
So, play real nice.
Okay. No more sitting around. As much as I don't want to.
You can walk around all you want now. I think I need a nap.
I will relax. I promise.
Please do.
I'm.
And just
I
in
will
case,
get up,
could
but
you
I'm
watch
trapped.
over him for me?
I can't really move from here.
Mishka? Mishka? Sweetie? Mishka, darling.
I'm free.
It is alright. This one needs to get to businesses. How about you go and relax near the furnace? The nice warmth.
I like all the pillow piles here. I'm setting up a tent here.
You can take one
I'm
of these
sleeping here
pillows.
tonight.
Mishka, take the pillow with you. It is no longer for him than yours. It's yours, then yours at the fire. Very good.
I
Alright.
wonder if she's forgotten me. Maybe I should
Will
check.
be tracking the pillow.
Look at Mishka go. Let's try at least find ribs. I would like to try and talk to him.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks.
Oh, one more kiss. One more.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I am so clingy. Oh yeah. A lot has happened. I don't want to waste the words so much. I don't want to waste the words so much. But because of how many horrifying things have happened, I just need to say it again. I love you. I'll be
love
back
you
soon.
too. I look forward to it. I may be a little rusty though.
I think Nicolai and I wanted to
Hello.
speak with you.
Oh, yes.
Wanted to talk to you about things that happened today.
It's about the situation.
Okay. Do you want to do that in the guards' barracks?
Oh. If it is alright.
Yeah, that's fine. We can also do it all the way up on top there.
I've never been up there actually. Could you show me?
Yes.
Good view.
Our big boy here is also gonna come. Maybe a decision for Nicolai.
Oh, do not know.
Big boy.
Perhaps just us, if it is alright. It'll be quick.
If you
I know
could
you're so
stand-
busy.
Go barracks.
If you could, if you could stand guard, yes. Or be under a bout. It's up to you. That's your choice.
How do you get up there? It is about Iona, by the way.
Yes.
Mm. Oh. Oh, incredible. The show just sounded.
A little weird there.
Something feels weird about it. Yes, so.
Admittedly, I'm not up to date with this. I tried to talk to her earlier and she did not seem to recognize me and was confused.
I overheard them talking about getting rid of memories of friends. I thought it was former friends, people from the past.
That is what
I was
I've
mistaken.
heard.
It was all of them. She remembers
All
who we
of
are,
them.
but she does not remember who her friends are. From what I can assume.
So she has
next
the
to nearly
memories,
didn't recount.
but no faces to put them to.
Yes. She remembers names and most people, and people that weren't her friend. She remembers most things of.
Yes.
I feel as though she did that to run from something.
I would want to convince her to perhaps undo it, but then that would put her in whatever predicament forced her to make this choice in the first place. I do not know what is the wise thing to do. I simply be friendly to her,
Even if
but I did not introduce myself properly. I did not
did it
know
in
how
a
to
very
handle
brash
it.
way.
Did she take it well? Does she understand that she made a deal?
She essentially peeled off.
So she did not take it to her.
I told her what happened. I told her the things. Then she recounted as that she wasn't the one to do it. That it was a spell. She wasn't the one that saved me. She was. If it was not for that spell, I'd be dead. Long dead.
There's a brooch that she should have on her cape. I crafted it. It
She
was
also
something
has
that
a
I made for
pendant
her.
of mine that I handed her one day.
Does she remember the things about the pendant or other items, perhaps?
I asked her about it, but she kept running off.
We should try to talk to her. We should.
We could also, if it comes to it, be a little more brash.
I do not want to scare her away, but at the same time, I do not want to give her a sense of comfort with this amnesia, this treacherous failure. It's a fine line.
The way I see it is, she knows who we are, but doesn't know who we are. She knows of us, essentially. So she's here with no friends.
There's a banyak.
And?
Sorry, just wait.
No, I'm fucking around. So you talked to Oberon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, the original deal was he gave her an acorn, and when she wanted the deal to take hold, she would keep it next to her as she went to sleep. You'll, of course, interject if I say anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, the deal sounded that she would forget the faces of her old companions. Not the memories, just the faces, supposedly.
So I guess that pertained to us as well, because it wasn't specific.
Maybe.
There was this
There's
whole
a
thing
way
of,
for her to-
she wanted to forget the faces because we
We
bring her
apparently
back
look
to
like
that.
people from her past.
Our likeness is why she does not remember some people, but remembers others because they do not pertain to this element.
And so,
If there's another person that looks like me running around, I'm gonna kick his ass.
the only way for her to get her memories back is if she takes the acorn again and willingly. Can't be forced, it has to be completely willingly. Keeps it next to her when she goes to bed.
I think she needs to hold it tight or
So-
something. And she need to be willing.
Maybe.
There was a question I asked her.
Right.
Could somebody have tampered with Oberon's deal? Oberon says this is not possible. That there can only be tampering
willing
from
to trust
him
the Fae on
or
that.
Aeon. I do not know.
He can't really lie on it though, so.
This is true. And simply put,
So-
that he did not do anything on his part. So, if there was tampering, perhaps Aeona did not do something right, or her thoughts were muddled when she went through the process.
Didn't
Yes,
she
you did
ask us
mention that
she
if
wanted...
she
asked
if she
us
didn't
to
have a
go on
clear
an-
mind when she did it, it might go wrong. Go ahead.
That could get... She did want to go on an adventure, didn't she?
This is why I'm very confused.
She seemed excited.
We had plans. I admittedly got sick, and I only woke up later in the day. But I was still eager to make it up to her. A little attention. She didn't go ahead with that because I was not available to adventure, did she? That was...
No, she was like that from the morning.
From the very morning.
Yes, and I was waiting for her to scamper on up to me and be like, "Hey, we're really ready for the adventure." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go do it."
I woke up in the library when she was there. She
Something is not adding up.
looked at me and just
And they said that they
ignored
met
me.
you in the library.
Yes.
That was the
She
first
doesn't have any-
interaction.
She has zero recollection of me before then, before today.
Something does not add up.
Most likely you.
I don't like this.
It's very late. I don't think we can do anything about it now.
No.
Tomorrow we'd probably have to do something.
Thank you for your side
if-
of the story.
So for the brazen thing, I'm thinking about what if we withhold things from her?
I think that
Try
would be
to get
unwise.
why. That's for the brazen part. That's not the we do it part. Only if the we do it part doesn't work, then we do the brazen part.
I want to at least try to socialize with her a little bit to make sure she is not so discomforted. There is one idea about this and what Oberon expressed. What if every time she sees the likeness of the people from her past, she has trouble remembering things?
Because I nearly had to force the first interaction I had with her out. She did remember that, at least bits of it.
Okay.
But she thought the first interaction was at the summer court.
When she healed
Are
you.
you saying that she is forgetful of this?
Maybe fragmented. Like, remembers pieces but not others. Can put things where they should be but not where they are. Forgetting people entirely, but unless they didn't remember Tyrion. You two have known them longer than I have. The stories she recounted of you guys resting and having merry times and all that, it doesn't. Why?
Try to have normal conversations at some point with her. Try to work through this. I am for being upfront of like. We should be upfront with the predicament, at least somewhat. She is not aware that she has forgotten us. We should be honest about this to her. Make the issue apparent, but not scare her if we can help it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a reintroduction is in order?
I believe so.
Huh, we're your old time pals. How you doing? I know you don't remember us, but
It
this
may
is
be
how it is.
difficult, and I know it sounds easy on paper. It will be difficult to do. Try our best, and I do not expect you to be able to do this well. Simply must try. That is all.
Yeah, I guess we all fucking. I guess we deal with this tomorrow.
You saw in a perfect position for this bomb. Wait, explosion.
From where I'm from, usually when people do this, it's followed up by a mage's artillery strike coming in and then everyone around them dying. So it's often a jest as a.
Oh, where I'm from, it's usually occurring between wizards where you shoot a projectile at each other, they collide midair and.
Ah, I see.
For my people, it is simply fist bump.
No little at the end of it.
Sometimes people are goofy.
I mean, I'm not a wizard, so I rarely do the.
I often do this because it's a sign of respect of we're gonna die.
I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go downstairs.
Yes, I'm gonna go meditate, I suppose.
I will join you.
Learn more magic, but I got Fubard.
Fubard.
Fucked up beyond all recognition, friend.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That is what they meant by it. You're very smart wordsmiths.
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
Okay.
This situation is very Fubar.
Very Fuba.
Okay. Perhaps we try meditate a little bit.
Yes.
Need to relax a little.
We can get into a meditation circle and all pass out collectively, and then have our minds meld together to come up with a plan of action.
I do not know about that, but I will be around a little bit, and then I'm going to go and be with Cyphers.
I'm not really sure about the whole melding our minds together. I think that's how the sundial was originally created. Wouldn't really want to do that.
Yeah, okay, that would
Might
be
have been
really dumb.
working on the potion that I had asked him to work on.
What is wrong, Mishko? Mishko, you alright? Mishko, is everything okay? You
I like what you've done
Yes,
with your
I am.
hair, Nicolai.
Thank you. Cypher said it to my. I'm going to have to try to learn how to do this. I like it. Are you alright?
Did Iona remember you?
No. Surprise, no.
She didn't remember me either.
Yes. You remembered me.
She looked
I
at me
know.
as if I was a stranger and called me son.
Been ignoring me the entire day. The moment I catch up to her phone properly.
I wanted to give her space. I thought to start with.
Shuffle doesn't know Nim.
I know what this is.
We
Yesterday,
do as well.
she spoke. Oh, she talked to you about this?
We spoke
No.
to Oberon. We put the clues
Yes.
together.
She wants to forget about her old party members because year after year after year she has friends that she makes and then they dissolve and disappear, and she has friends here that remind her of the friends that she had back there. And so she chose to forget those faces. And it just so happens that forgetting those faces has made it so that she forgets our faces as well. Has friends that she makes and then they just
See, where we've been and who we've met makes us who we are. So you forget that, you forget the people you
And
know.
of course, our memories are our entire
I had
being. So
told her.
losing them or changing them is akin to killing a person, right?
Yes.
I had told her to go on a journey of self-discovery and to not just try and remove her traumas from the past, but instead work on them and try and embrace them. And it turns out that she decided the best choice was to forget instead.
Yes. Like a fucking idiot.
Like
There is a way to undo it. She must be willing to undo it.
Yes. When she does, if she does end up getting her memories back, which I hope she does, you want to join the queue and giving her a punch in the head. Currently, it's me and Cyphers that are standing in it.
I'm not going to punch her.
I win.
I'm merely just going to hold her above my head and run down the street yelling.
Oh yes.
I'm just going to give her a hug
I would like
and tell her that I missed her.
That's what I'm actually going to do. I wasn't going to do the thing. I gotta stop doing things, saying things, and not doing the things that I should be doing. Like,
You're stressed.
And then I'll shove her down a flight of stairs.
What? Why me? Why?
Hmm?
Why?
Don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
Here, well,
group hug. I consider you all family.
Yeah.
It's like a cat. Look at him.
I mean, there's a cat down there too. Where'd the cat go? Yes, the cat's
Oh.
right there.
Good group hug. We'll figure this out.
It's a giant fucking rat.
What in the fucking shit, Christ ass?
That's a giant rat. Wait, no. Cyphers would not want me to do that. Cyphers would not want me to do that. No attacking the rat. No attacking
But it's
the rat.
huge! It's huge and it fucking spoke! It was huge and it fucking spoke! It fucking spoke!
Well, would you like me to tell you anything else that you might need to know?
No, I just... It's been a long day, and this is not
It has.
helping. So I'm going to go and find a nice secluded place, cry and read a book.
What book are you planning on reading?
I have no clue yet.
Don't say this.
I would say something that's
I
energetic.
have a question.
'Cause usually if you counter...
I think you should read something depressing.
How do you intend to approach the future?
How do I intend?
Yeah, actually I'm curious
I don't
about
think
that.
that
We're
we should be
contemplating how we
aggressive
should.
about it.
Part of us think we should be upfront, a little bit of honesty about the actual predicament.
I could give her some of my blood.
Hello, Ivy.
Hello there. My blood has memories, and I have a memory specifically of talking to her about this exact situation. So if she forgot about it, I can give her some of my blood, although I know that she is squeamish about it, so...
Wait, so that
might have
blood
to
thing
make it
goes
into some-
more than one way? But
Mine
it was
does.
just like you guys... Oh, okay.
Mhm. So, if anything, I could show her that, show her the fact that she did know us all and that she's done something stupid. Alternatively, we can just try and work with her in a natural way. Not entirely sure what the best approach to that is. Do
I'll
you have
be
any
upfront
ideas?
with what I intend to do. I intend to be a friendly face if I can help it. Be gentle with my words, but ultimately I want to be honest to her.
I
I
already
would want
technically
to
did
say
it, but I'll
what
do it
the
again.
predicament is. I'll simply try to make a gentle approach about how I word it if I can help it. If that backfires, I apologize in advance if it makes it difficult to talk to her. But hopefully it won't affect yours. Hopefully it'll only be me who suffers from that.
Worst comes to worst, we just become her friends again.
And then we'll have grand adventures.
Yes, and then she'll want to forget us again.
She'll want to what?
I'll make sure that she
Forget
does.
us again.
I could make a deal with Oberon.
Potentially.
But let's not worry about that right now. Let's... I could
If
try
you
and
could
tap
keep
into
an
her
eye out for
memories too and see.
something, I want to hypothesize here. Next time you speak to her, if you've already had social or moments with her, you keep an eye out for if she remembers this or not. I want to make sure that this is not a looping thing. That every time she looks at us, she'll be forgetful. I want to cross that out of the options. That could make things
Alright,
difficult.
we can do that.
Thank you. I hope you have a
I hope this
wonderful
doesn't turn
rest.
into like that play 31st Dates.
Thank
I'll try to.
Wait, what?
The play 31st Dates?
I hated that.
Or 31 Dates? Yeah.
Imagine every day
It's
constantly forgetting a select amount of people because it is part of her deal.
That's exactly what this move that
That is
play
what I'm worried about.
Yeah. I mean, the concept is just bad, and the play was even worse.
But
yes, we can do that. Ideas
But
during
the actor that played it in my world, he's kind of funny, and that's what helped the movie a little bit.
Movie?
You know how you said
I mean play.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, the actor who played the main character where I'm from was a fucking asshole.
in the first town.
Didn't really help.
Alright, we're going to meditate. Let's meditate for a little bit. I'll join you for a little bit. Just a little one, then I'm going to Cyphers.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing, like, we all speak the same language right now, right? So, like, what? There's humans in every world as well.
Remember the angel Dante was saying, like...
Yeah.
Like, there's a commonality, and it's primarily humans, trees, and a bunch of other bullshit that ends up creating
Humans,
most
trees,
worlds.
and grass. Yeah.
Yes. So, I guess we would all share the same language. Or at least common language.
Oh, that reminds me.
She is not in here, is she? The red lady?
You're lucky that I'm sturdy. We got a motherfucking pillow fortress.
Why do we have a stripper pole?
What?
Oh yeah, Rips. Shows what you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
Have you?
meditate.
Oh, Verbs. Have you seen a red lady in green clothes like me?
Red Red lady in green clothes.
Did not run into her.
Red lady.
To make sure I'm
Not
not missing.
today. Because I also wasn't here yesterday. I saw a wood elf. What I presume to be a wood elf in green clothes. The other day.
I would give you a heads up. She is in same uniform as me. She
Do you want?
apparently knows stuff about me. And the version of me. I
Well,
don't know
if
what to make of
you...
this. I don't know.
If it ever
But,
comes down to it, I will help you. Like how I helped you the last time.
Oh no, I do not want to hurt. She seems to be very close to this other version of me that she knew. That would be awful.
Right.
Just be wary about it. I am being wary. I don't think she means any harm. She seems very polite. And I simply
Right.
do not trust it. I would love if you observe anything about her. Tell me.
So
Her name
is
is
she
Beaver.
like have red hair, red skin,
Red skin,
same
black
uniform,
hair,
something?
same uniform, the exact same. It is apparently my clothes. She got it from she said I had no.
I'll
Simply,
definitely be on the lookout.
if you talk to her or see her around, I would like to know more.
Mm-hmm.
She is friendly. As far as I can tell. Alright. Meditation.
So, minute. So I suppose.
Oh, I'm meditating!
You just started breathing. Oh.
Hamburger Big Mac
Nicolai.
Whopper.
Hamburger
Big Mac Walker.
Big hamburger Big
Big Mac Whopper.
Hamburger Big Mac Whopper. How does this help my hips?
No.
I thought I told you guys that you weren't ready for that exercise. For that
Hold on.
pattern. What the hell? Don't want to hurt yourself.
I fixed my hips.
I'm not
Hamburger
hurting
Big
myself.
Mac Whopper.
Mac Whopper. Hamburger Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger Big
What did these
Mac
words mean?
Whopper.
This is like saying no cap on God. What is it now?
No cap
It's just
on
words
God.
of power.
Hamburger
They
Big Mac Whopper.
help focus and channel your mind into certain shapes so they run through your body easier. Hamburger Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac
Whopper.
Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper.
I don't feel anything. All I feel is a post.
Alright,
Okay,
then
then
let's try this.
Maybe just try it.
Let's try this one.
Something got
Oh, we were actually harmonizing for a second.
Yeah, we were. It was like,
oh my hip.
No.
Go on, Rips. Lay down the tonic.
You know, in my world they call that a motto. That felt very good, guys. We should start a bond. We should start a bond.
Yes, we really should.
We can literally go down to the fucking thing and just start.
There is a stage. Oh,
bunch of people, we just start doing it in front of them. That'd be so fucking awesome.
Okay, I mean, I suppose that was like a lullaby of sorts for him.
That was a lullaby for
Anyway,
I'd be fucking sick.
Don't be sick.
I don't lay down when I sleep unless I'm unconscious. Which, by the way, why did I wake up in the summer court? What the fuck happened?
What do you mean? What happened at the
honestly,
summer court?
I wasn't there when it happened, but supposedly, like, something caused you to propel at high speeds into a tree, fall down, and then go unconscious when you hit your head.
Meeting happening or
Yeah.
There's somebody in here.
What?
Hello?
No, we're just fucking around. We're doing meditation. Hi. Come around
Oh.
the bookshelf.
Are we meditating?
Nicolai, look behind you.
Hi.
Oh.
Richie's baby power.
Hi. We're trying to meditate, but we're meditating loudly.
Yo, Rips, you want to see a new spell I've been practicing?
What is it?
It's called sleep.
No, sleep on your lap.
Asleep.
Oh.
I didn't think this through.
It's not. I'm going to meditate. That was. I need to get back to silence.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Move
sorry.
your, move your fat fucking ass.
You're okay.
We should also let the universe. It's just.
Yeah, actually, wake up.
I'm dragging.
Why are you dragging me? 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 Come on,
I'm not even.
Was she there the entire time?
Just while we were doing meditating, we should let her sleep.
I guess we were just meditating too hard. We didn't notice them. Okay.
Sorry. Hey, hello. You see what I mean? She's got this uniform.
Pala إنها تتأمل كتير موسيقى ما ألاقيهم كتير.
She's gonna try to identify the language.
What else?
Fuck, she doesn't know Haven. I don't know that language.
No one ever
Which
does.
is rare.
Rips. Maybe, du kunne jo også bare sådan snakke i et sprog, som alle folk kender din. Dumme.
دوم كنو تبع أنو تودي مكلا نفاتا أنا أول نتيجة.
Why would you call me that?
Because I love you.
Accusato. Santalishi.
Da nós med nu det var inte. Gå mot jag små det blev. Och det var inte med.
Oh, that sounded like another word. Never mind. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go downstairs. Let's go away from this thing.
Fuck.
I feel as though I need to find a plastic piece that flew off the back of my head. That's why my arm is holding up a ethereal tether.
Why did you get these pants? Like a Tripolowski.
Yeah, they're very fashionable.
I've had these pants. Tripolowski. I've had these pants.
Hey, Rips, when did you get those pants? Look down at them.
Sorry. We also got meditating. Get very into it.
Lucky I have one hand.
Yes,
Two
very,
hands, you
very
only have
clear
one.
meditation. I understand.
Did you hear us meditating from below?
I'm definitely when I woke up, I wanted to check around, and I went up to the library, and then I kind of heard you all. That's why I came to offer you cookies.
You have cookies?
Oh wait, you have cookies?
I set them down up there.
Oh
fuck!
Yes.
No, don't worry. Nicolai, wait. Don't worry.
No, you do
I'm
it. You do
stealthy.
it. It's stealthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boys. So,
Yeah, boys.
Oh.
I got cookies. Anyway, I got cookies right here.
So one of them is like vanilla cookies. The other one is chocolate chip. The third one is dark chocolate mixed with a little bit of caramel inside. And she did keep you in mind because she heard you. So she's gonna smile and point out the chocolate chip one right here. Try that one. But the two ones that are marked with N right there, don't eat those for you.
Okay. Chocolate chip. No, not chocolate. Dark chocolate. Yes. Yoink.
I just grabbed one. I didn't see it when we were all hanging on.
As expected, Nicolai for once is gonna taste the chocolate chip cookie.
By the way, do you need me to cast a spell and use a taste?
oh, taste it.
Oh.
Taste it. What is going on?
Do you not normally know how to taste?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spit out the cookie. It's a surprise.
Oh goodness. It's okay. It's okay.
What did you
I
do?
learned from a friend of mine named Eyes how to make it for particular types of people.
You know what I...
Are you surprised about that? Consider?
No, I'm not.
Chiamo ele, inizipe.
Let's count this.
Ona onete. Chiamo shimene.
Something.
If you look sleeping for like 3.4 seconds, I'm going to be in here. Whoever's sleeping in here, I'm sorry.
So I do not know if it is wise to ask these kind of questions, but I'm curious about myself.
I can answer only what I can and what I was told. And even then, there are certain things that I may keep private. Only for the factor of I don't know how things are
Although
with
we
you.
are both Nicolai, we are our own individuals. He has his own privacy. That's the word.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. I don't know how you would feel about certain pieces of information.
Alright. While you do all of that, I'm gonna cast a sleep on myself and make.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, never mind. Don't
It's
need
very
this.
funny when he does it on scroll. That is a magical weapon.
It is kind of. Yeah, actually, yeah, it is a magical weapon.
It was just.
Cute.
It's very tempting to ask questions. Perhaps I should.
I don't want to give you a... I don't want to do anything that would bother. So, if you want to sleep on it, you can.
I do not sleep. I do not need to. I do not need to give you this.
I know. Metaphorically, if you want to just take time to think on it. It's a phrase.
We do not know if time proceeds like other places, so on and so forth. Is it a dangerous time for you to be away from the people you care for? Not just for this other Nicolai's sake.
That's a tough one to answer. Technically,
There are
this
some
would be
people.
the answer. It's to do what? And
There are
another
some
reason
people
why
who've
it's
been
the worst.
separated from family, their daughters, friends. I want to prioritize getting these people back home.
I also want to get back home. So I'm gonna help in any way I can.
I'll try not to think about this strange connection we have too much. If it helps at all with figuring out how to get our respective peoples back home, that is what matters. I do not mean to.
Yeah.
I do not mean to be disrespectful or anything of the likes. I hope that this will not make it difficult to achieve our goal.
I understand the circumstance in which you are in. I understand it's not a very easy one for you either, more than likely, so it's okay.
Okay. Do you mind if I simply ask what kind of skills you have? If we are anything alike, then I am Battlesmith, Artificer. Perhaps you know what my skills are. The others who are mages, I do not know much.
Sorcerer will be
magic
my
weapon.
direct definition, but I'm more proficient in the things of the more alchemist sort.
Alchemist, you're an alchemist. So you make the cookie.
I mix my sorcery with alchemy. Quite often.
Must know there is someone that I am sweet to. Her name is Cyphers. She is my partner. I want to make that very
No need to worry. You're not my Nicolai. I'm not gonna be making any moves on you.
Alright. I still don't know how to process this.
Yeah, well. Do your best to. I'm gonna let you rest up. Any other questions?
You mentioned that is personal life. I shouldn't. This is your first day here. I apologize.
You're fine. Did you also make that? This also might be. I don't know if it's personal or not. You make puppets, right?
I am apprentice.
Did you make your little rat puppet?
Splinter.
Well, it wasn't named Splinter, for me anyway. I guess y'all must have named it differently.
I usually ask my friends for input.
That makes more sense. Well, it would be named differently. But yeah, no. Yeah, it's at our, well, it still is at our place anyway.
Oh.
Mom said it was my turn to play on the Xbox.
You have meditated a very long time. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
And then I would hit the floor.
I've going to grab you.
What?
We should put them next to Tyrion. Tyrion is over there with blankets. This is the consequence of falling on them. Tyrion's on that end.
You know what? They can cuddle. They can cuddle.
Are you
is a great
placing me
idea.
face down, or
You
are
two
you
can
placing me
cuddle.
face down or on my back?
It is always good to put one on this
No,
side.
more like on
huh?
the side. You're more like on their side. Like
Yes, sir.
we're arm locking y'all together to basically cuddle.
You don't want to face them downwards, you don't want to face them upwards in case. Side is always a good option. Side is good.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And I
And
need
with
to
your
hang out
back
with you two
against
more.
this.
I see you on, and fucking I don't get this fucking. Anyway, backflip. Go back to your scene.
Alright.
So,
Oh, stop. It's okay. They're both okay. We practice magic together.
Glad to hear.
And they're teaching me. I don't know. Everyone has magic in this place.
Oddly enough, the place that I came from didn't really allow me to use much magic. I had to learn how to use a gun. Which I'm more
You
proficient
know
with
what the
rifles
gun
now.
is? Oh,
I know what a gun is. I own 3.
you have 3 of them. You must miss.
I have a
miss
I have
my
a
gun.
9mm pistol, a 45, and a high impact rifle.
That is good. You must be very skillful marksman.
I'm okay. Admittedly, that's the most impressive thing I have done so far. It's not with the gun, it was with a grenade. Do you know what a mech is?
Yes. Mech from your world too.
Yes, I blew one up with a grenade. I got on its back and I threw it into its fuel port.
Yes. I can see why you may be friends with another version of. You're very creative. That is very nice. Okay. This is so weird. Okay.
I don't really know how to feel about myself, I'll be honest.
Part of me is hopeful. Seeing that there are other places that he was also in another place and was trying to get home.
He has people and he's definitely not alone. He's somewhat happy. Although, admittedly, he has hope for his world now. If that's anything.
That is actually very good to hear. Even though it is not my version of it, I wonder if it's also similar.
Maybe. If there's hope for mine, though, or his, technically, then there's hope for yours.
Other day has passed by when I'm not thinking about it. I made an oath to my people and my land. But I'm starting to also
I'm good.
adore the people here. They are my.
Then
I
I
shouldn't
think,
be-
at this
I shouldn't
point,
be
I
talking
need
to
to
you about
ask the
this. I only
same
just
thing I
met you.
asked him.
I just met you. But you know
I'm so
about
sorry.
these things. You know about these things.
I do. And I had to say the same thing that I told him. What you define as your people doesn't just stop with the people of the old or what you come from. It continues with those that you grow to care about and bring in as your family.
It's not just about. It's not just about family. It is. No, I getting too personal. I don't want to make this awkward. This is my... I apologize.
You're completely fine.
I don't
Oh,
even
how
know
about
who
this?
you are. I'm admittedly excited. I'm excited, that is what it is. It is...
How about this?
It is incredible
I
and
play
I
a
am
game like this
curious.
a lot of the times with you. Well, my Nicolai. I play games like these a lot. So, before I go to bed and actually get some genuine sleep, and not make a pillow wet, 3 questions. You'll have 3 questions to ask me before I go to bed. I'll
I
answer
must
them.
ask before this, and this is not part of the question. Are there limits? What is your comfort? I would ask a very personal question if I was allowed.
I won't have a limit this time. Just keep in mind that if it treads upon another one's privacy, then I will refuse to answer.
Then I cannot ask the question I wanted to ask because it will infringe on Nicolai's privacy. That is so weird to say.
You wanted to know me. This is an opportunity.
I want to know
Tell
exactly
you what,
where you stood with
ask
this
the
other
question.
Nicolai.
Ah.
Because you made
This I think I can
the
answer
comments.
truthfully.
Mhm. Did you love him? You made these comments. This is... I want to be clear. That way I can try to be more respectful of you. This is why I ask. I understand that infringes on his privacy. But I want to be respectful.
Did I get for giving my word? I did. I do.
Okay.
I just didn't get to... I avoided telling him. Now I might just regret it.
I apologize. But I hope you understand why I wanted to ask this question with the comments made earlier.
Understandable.
I wanted that to be clear. I will try to be respectful. Do tell me if I do something to make things awkward. I do not know what the 7 Nicolai is. Other questions is... I suppose I did get an answer out of you for this before. Never mind. Simply want to make sure that you think anyone would try to follow you or harm you. There are some people who've had these issues. I want to keep an eye out for people. This includes the newcomer.
In my route to help other people, there's been plenty of people I've made out of enemies, but none that can just directly follow my path on a dime on a flick.
Okay.
So no, I don't think I was followed, given how random it was for me to end up here. I almost thought it was an enemy who did this to begin with, but no. With this many people in the same situation, nah, couldn't be.
I understand that can also be a personal thing. You have personal qualms, people that might be your enemies. This is understandable.
If you have ball cultists here, I'll kill them.
I do not know what that is. I do not think we have cultists.
Then I'm very happy to hear that.
Okay. My third question, and this may sound a bit silly, given the seriousness of everything else, but would you like a proper weapon commissioned? Most people do not have their belongings here. I want to make sure I have made weapons and repaired things for newcomers. Day one when they get here. I offer the same to you.
Yes. Maybe a short sword if possible. Or a saber. Something where I can move quick. Agility is my biggest preference.
Agility, you say? There are several people who have already commissioned daggers. I have blueprints, and I have molds ready for that. If you're okay with having one of those for now, and I can work on the short sword to your liking at another time.
Works for me?
Understood. Alright. I apologize for striking potentially deep topics on your enemies and your relationship.
It's good
Thank
to
you
get
for
it
being
out of the way
honest with
given
me.
the situation.
Exactly.
Of course.
Alright. I am going to go
Right.
back to work. Unless you had questions for me. I would want to...
Nah. Right now, I think, before I even decide to ask anything, I'm gonna give myself a night.
A night?
Yes, I want to sleep.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Mishka, sweetie.
Close the doors, my goodness.
I'm going to pick you up. We're going to the workshop.
Good night.
Rest well, dear. Let's go get ciphers, Mishka. I got the awkward out of the way. I got the awkward parts out of the way. Very important. Got to know. I truly hope nothing too intense comes from my home world, Mishka. If I cannot handle an alternative reality, how will I handle the forest? I'm being too hard on myself. Thank you for the mental leaves, by the way. Okay. That's a session.
Of course
Are
not.
yellow. That's what I want to
They were
prove.
shitty pots and pans, to be fair. But yeah, no, I learned that today, and I also, because of that,
Just do
because
it,
of
no,
that, I
snett
cooked
blöt.
rice in my